Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. So this video right here is all about the things I wish I knew earlier on as a beginner trader. So we have put together 24 different month-throughs, different rules that any beginner trader can follow along. Obviously, if there are any successful traders out here watching this video, let us know if these rules and month-throughs apply to you guys as well, and if you did follow these rules sometime in your life. All right, so note these ideas down from number 1 to 24, and it's actually going to be worth it, definitely worth it. So we'll go from number 1 and explain the ideas behind these month-throughs as well. So if you're disciplined, the market pays you. This is the number 1 and the most important idea out there. If you're disciplined in the market, that means you know exactly how much you're losing. You know exactly when to enter, exactly when to exit out of your trade. You're very precise about the ideas of entry, exit, and management. That's what a disciplined trader does, right? Now, if you're disciplined, the market's going to pay you more, then it's going to take away more from you, right? So basically, when you get paid more, you're obviously successful, right? So that is the goal. You want to lose less and you want to earn. You want to earn. If you're disciplined, the market will actually pay you. The number 2 is talking about be disciplined every day in every trade, but don't claim to be disciplined if you're not 100% of the time. So that means you have to be disciplined every day and in every trade. You cannot just all of a sudden in one day out of the whole week, you cannot let that ruin your whole week. You cannot let that ruin your whole profit. It doesn't work like that. You have to be calm and patient and let the process just work. And the process is slow, but slow and consistent, building your confidence, building your profits, your account, and just like that, you have to be disciplined every day in every trade. Simple. Number 3 is talking about always lower your trade size when you're trading badly. When you're trading poorly, you have to take a decision that, you know what, maybe my analysis was correct, everything was correct, but maybe the market is in its bad cycle and it's performing the worst. So when the market is performing the worst, you don't want to be part of that market because the market will take away from you. So don't put up big lot size in the thought process of revenge, but rather trade or even not trade in that bad cycle and lose less and survive. So lower your lot size. Simple idea. And number 4 is, this is something a lot of traders obviously have experience in their trading time. Never ever turn your winner into a loser. Now, a lot of traders, because their greed factor kicks in, they are not mature in the market. That's when they let that position being fully exposed run, and later the market just retraces or does something funny and takes away the profit, the profitability of that trade. So you cannot let a trade run fully exposed. You have to secure and manage. Simple idea. Secure, manage, let the position run. If that's the case, if you really want to experience confidence in the market, secure, manage, let the position run. Very simple. Number 5 is talking about your biggest loser can't exceed your biggest winner. Your winner has to be bigger than your losers. Very simple idea. In a span of a week, in a span of a day, in a span of a month, your biggest loser, whatever that was, cannot exceed your biggest winner. Your winners have to look good, look big in front of the losers. That way you slowly accumulate profits. Very simple idea. Number 6 is talking about develop your plan and setups. You need to have this blueprint, a checklist blueprint, talking about, hey, is this my trading time? Is this the market session? Is this the pair I'm trading? Is this the pair I understand? Is this my structure, buying or selling structure? Is the market making sense? Is the market volatile? Is this my trading day, or is there any volatile news coming over? So you need to have this checklist plan side by side, and do not change your plan from day 1 to day 2 to day 3 to day 4. It doesn't make sense. a lot of successful traders, they stick to one plan for a long period of time, and they only change small parameters. So their whole plan in an overall view is the same. They only do small changes. Pretty easy idea. And the number 7 is talking about always be yourself and don't try to be someone else. Don't be fooled by the other traders. No, you can be yourself and trust your process. You have to trust your process and grow small. Just because you see somebody else securing that $1,000 profit in an hour, $10,000 profit in a day, whatever that is, you cannot let yourself be exposed to that hoax or even the truth, because a lot of traders out there, there's a bad culture. They only show the profitability. They don't talk about when they were losing. They don't talk about that, right? It's not a good culture. So be aware of the social media and always be yourself. Trust the process and stack your smaller profits, smaller lots, and slowly build your confidence. With consistency, discipline, and confidence, you will definitely hit that big goal. So don't try to be someone else who lifts a 100 kilo dumbbell. Be someone who is comfortable with his own weightlifting ability. Maybe it's a 5 kilo for now, just to start with. But you have to work your way up from that 5 kilo dumbbell to 10 to 15 to 20 as your need. That's the simple idea, right? And a lot of traders out there, they talk about, hey, you know what? I need 4 monitors to trade. No, man, you just need one simple setup. You don't need to be someone else with 5 monitors. That 5 monitors isn't equal to profitability. Trust me. If you want to be profitable, you got to be disciplined, build a plan, work your way with it. That's it. Simple as that. Number 8 is talking about you always want to be able to come back and act on the next day. If you admit the fact that, you know what, maybe your trade was wrong and that was something going in the opposite way, and you get out of the trade, that's when you don't allow the market take control over your money, over your account. You're simply admitting the fact that, hey man, I was incorrect, so I'm going to get out of it right now. And when you do that, you wouldn't blow your account and you have a chance to come back next day. Just get over the losing trade. And your mistake actually are the proof that you're actually trying. And you will learn from your mistake. Don't revenge the market. Don't blow your account. Don't do that. All right, you want to sustain yourself. So the number 9 is talking about you have to earn the right to trade bigger. Just because you have more money doesn't make sense to put in bigger volume, bigger lot size than you can handle. Obviously, a lot of traders, they don't understand this. Just because I or somebody else uses a bigger lot size, let's say a 10 lot, you shouldn't be putting in 10 lots. So the psychology behind 10 lots, the risk behind 10 lots, the risk management behind 10 lots, the commission behind 10 lots, it's way different than your cent lot. So work your way up. You have to stack your profits like these coins. Look at the coins here. The coins are being stacked on top of each other right here in the image. You have to stack your profits in a similar fashion, and you have to actually have the proof. You have to earn the right to trade big. You cannot just, hey, come next day and say, hey man, I'm gonna just up my lot size. Doesn't make sense. You need to build that consistent profit, consistent stacked profit, and then you can earn the right. Simple idea. Number 10 is talking about get out of your losers. If you're not a bad trader, if you're not a bad trader, if you're having a losing trade, if you have a losing trade, doesn't mean you're a bad trader. But if you're holding that trade for a long time, that's when you are a bad trader. So the good traders out there, successful traders, they know the idea about, hey man, you know what? If I'm wrong, this is the time to get out. And they get out early. They make mistakes, but they fix it as well. How do they fix it? They just get out of the mistakes. So your trade goes in the opposite direction. They realize that, you know what? Hey man, I may be wrong. So maybe I'm going to get out right now. Bang. And when they get out, that's the idea. So get out of this losing trade. Simple, simple, simple. Number 11 is talking about, hey, with a big sign, do not enter. So it's saying, don't hope and pray. If you do so, you will lose. If you pray to the divine FX God and then trade, you are telling me you are an undisciplined trader. If you pray to your FX God and then take an entry. Man, you don't want to do that. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. There's no FX divine power. You want to be confident, and you want to rely on your setups, your blueprint, your plan, and your discipline. You cannot do this. Simple. Our number 12 is talking about don't be a fortune teller. Be a trader. Short-term scalping of the market is the answer. So sometimes what happens is guys, they take trades and the trades runs like 40, 50 pips in profit and they're not happy with it. And they say, hey man, you know what? I was actually having a dream last night and I think a pound yen is actually going to go up like 300 pips in profit today, and they become a fortune teller, not a trader at that point in time, even if their position's in profit. And you know what they do? The worst part, they don't even secure, they don't even manage the position. They let it fully expose just by being a fortune teller. Or a trader, to be honest, is very clever, is a very fast guy or girl, right? So he or she knows that, you know what, if I'm correct right now, there's a chance I am correct even if I'm wrong, or the market is actually giving me these number of pips even if I'm wrong. So what is the best decision? Maybe to secure and let the position run, or even secure and call it a day. So short-term scalping, get in and get out, is the real answer in the market. Simple. So the 13 is talking about be okay about losing money, but only less than what you applied. If $200 was my total risk for today, I should be okay losing money, but not exactly $200. I should be okay losing money less than what I applied. So I have to, so that idea alone is telling me I have to try and lose less than what I applied. But I should be, at the end of the day, if my total risk applied was $200 and the market all of a sudden retraces, hits my stop loss, I should be okay with whatever I applied. That way, I'm going to be in that state of carefree mind, and I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't revenge the market. This is part of my discipline. 100%. I have to be okay about losing money, but only less than what I apply. Simple. So watch this. If your trade is not going anywhere in a given time frame, it's a sign to exit. Clearly, it's a sign to exit. Don't overstay in your time frame or in your candles. If you took a trade in a 30-minute time frame and the candles are not moving anywhere in the next 30 minutes, just get out of the position, because there's a high chance there's no volume and the market's just rangy and you would be a part of that market liquidation. You don't want to do that. If your time frame, your structure doesn't make sense anymore, get out of there. Simple. Now watch this. This is a really important one. A lot of traders out there, they don't understand the idea that just because they did their analysis, they will not be correct. Okay, simple. Hey buddy, if you come to me and if you tell me, hey man, this is the textbook analysis, I've been doing this analysis for some time and I am 100% that I'm gonna win this trade. Well, guess what? If there's no volume in the market and the market doesn't push the prices in the instrument anywhere, well, your analysis is just analysis. So you want to experience that volume and the push, just like the wave on the right hand side here. You want to experience the wave, and that's when the surfboard just surfs across the wave, right? So you want to be that surfer who surfs the wave, not this stale water. Doesn't work. All right, so the number 16 is talking about don't take a big loss. Only a big loss can hurt you. That's very simple and really important. If you avoid taking big losses, your confidence actually going to be stable. If you take that big loss, it's going to take a long time to build that confidence one more time. So you want to keep the losses small, and your winners take up your whole leisure in your trading terminal. If your trading leisure has a big loss, man, when you look back into it, it's going to hurt you a lot psychologically, and your confidence goes down. You don't want that. You want to keep the losses very small. Always keep your losses small. And number 17 is talking about make a little bit every day. The answer was short scalping, as we talked about, and make a little every day. If you have this capacity in your mind telling you that, you know what, hey man, I'm going to show up to the market every day and I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to get out of there. That mentality is going to help you be successful because you're telling yourself you're okay with smaller profits. You're okay taking something and getting out of there. You're not greedy, and you don't have funny targets in your head. You're okay growing slow but steady. That's what you want as well. Number 18 is talking about don't be fooled by the home runners. A lot of traders out there, they're going to show you their magical profits. They're going to show you their unicorn profits, 3,500 pips profit, or they're going to show you 300 pips profit in a day. It doesn't work like that. How many of the traders out there, they secure large number of pips from a single trade in a day? It doesn't work like that. You want to be the one who grows consistently, who grows in I would say packages, or I would say step by step. You don't want that. You don't want to be fooled by the home runners. If you let your position fully exposed with the expectations that this trade is going to be my home run, it's not going to work. Try and go for the singles. Hit a single and run. That's it. And that's how you're going to win. Our number 19 is talking about if I am consistent, I will build confidence and control. This is one of the best ideas. If I'm consistent, if I'm disciplined, if I win consistently, and that's only going to help build confidence. And remember, if you make a little bit every day, then you have earned the right to trade big. That means you have earned the right to actually excel in the market. You have earned the right to that. You know what? This time I'm going to exploit the market. How? Because I'm confident, I have the proof, and I'm disciplined. Now I'm going to exploit the market. That's the point. So you got to be consistent to build the confidence and the control of your trade. And the control of your trade basically is executing, managing, and exiting out of your trade. Simple as that. And the number 20 is talking about always secure, manage the position, and let the runner run. Why do we let the runners run? The question is, why do we let the runners run? To build confidence. Simple as that. Now, some of the guys are happy with their profits. They close the position. I mean, that's fine too. But hey, if you really wanna let the market pay you, I mean, when you manage your position, it's just a house money. That's just multiplying, right? So you want to let that position run. Simple as that, right? When the market cycle is good, the market's going to pay you. All right, so the number 1 is talking about, hey, make the same types of trade over and over again. Be a bricklayer. Now, this is something I've actually pinned down in my head, and this is something I say to myself every day. I want to be a bricklayer. Just look at this beautiful brick wall that a bricklayer has laid down. He lays one brick and lays another brick side by side. Comes next day, stacks another brick side by on top of each other in the same fashion, and all the way till the required height. The bricklayer just lays one on another brick and one on another brick, right? So consistent behavior. That's what you want. You want discipline like a bricklayer, and you come every day, stack your trades, similar type of trades, following your plan, and that's what you want to do. All right, so the number 2 is talking about don't overanalyze. If you tell me you use your unicorn indicator, and if you tell me you use your Batman indicator, and if you overanalyze, that means, man, you're just putting yourself in misery. You don't want to do that. You want to make things easier. Think differently. 90% of the traders out there, they lose because they overanalyze. That's one of the reasons. And they lose because they procrastinate. They say that, you know what? Hey, man, maybe I'm going to manage my trade tomorrow. I mean, let's just play it around today. If they play it around today, that's when they are not disciplined, not consistent. That's when they lose. Now, you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to hesitate on managing risk today. It's about today. If you're trading today, manage your risk, right? If you analyze in a simple fashion and it's easier for you to understand what's happening, amazing. If you don't procrastinate and if you execute, beautiful. If you don't hesitate to actively do things you are required to, man, you're not going to lose. Trust me, or you're going to lose less, and that's what you want. Simple idea. So number 23rd and the fourth are very important, talking about the market doesn't care who you are. Market doesn't care if you're a girl, you're a boy, you're from Asia, you're from America, from Australia, doesn't really care. The market moves in its own fashion. Why? Because the market is the king. And you got to respect the market. If you don't respect the market's going to punish you. How is it going to punish you? It's going to move in a way, it's going to attract you. You're not disciplined in the market. You've taken your 3 trades of the day, but you still want to make more money. And the 4th trade is going to be the one that the market is going to show who is the king, right? So if you really want to beat the market, man, obviously there is no such thing as beating the market, right? But there's a way how you can always take pieces out of the market. Just get in and get out. Respect the market. Market is the king, right? Now, a lot of traders out there, they also complain that, hey, you know what? Hey, man, I took a trade and the market hit my stop loss and then started moving in my direction. At that point of time, you have to realize that, you know what? Maybe it was an early trade. Now, you have to try and learn from your mistake and remove this victim mentality. Rather than thinking, hey, man, you know, I was biased. The market just only hit me. You have to think about ideas such as, hey, I took a trade, I was disciplined, I was actually analyzing, it made sense, but hey, maybe that was an early trade. Or what could you have done right? That is the questioning factors you need within yourself. Very simple. All right, so these are the basic mantras, guys. So let us know how you're doing in your trading journey in our comments. And obviously, we're trying to build this community, Peeling Mindset community. Enjoy this video and make sure you guys have at least some of these mantras, some of these qualities in your everyday trading. And we will see you guys next time. Until the next video, and take care. Mamma mia.